Hey, want to tell a story? I've been doing comedy, open mics, occasional shows for about a year now. It's been fun. I've really enjoyed it. And the super fun thing that happened today, I recently gave a buddy a ride home from an open mic, and he left his hat in my car. And so I was like, hey, are you going to go to this other one that we normally go to? I can bring the hat. And so I went, and I was just there with him, and I was like, oh, I'll go up. Yeah, why not? Since I'm here, I wasn't really planning on anything. I didn't have any good jokes. I was just kind of, excuse me. Excuse me. I was just kind of just playing around. And I have this idea about my family and the weirdness of my family. And my family has some white trash tendencies. So I started setting that up. And I am the least offensive comedian I know. I don't swear. I don't talk about, marginalized people groups. I don't talk about sex or anything like that. I've never had anybody mad at me. Normally they're just disappointed, which I'm used to because I'm a middle child, so don't worry about it. But I started setting up this joke about some family white trash tendency, and a dude who had his back turned to me yelled loudly, "Don't talk about that. That's my family, that's my people, that's offensive to me." I'm like, oh. And so I was like, okay, well, let me tell you about my family. And I started telling the joke, and he got more belligerent, not violent or anything. But I was like, he just kept talking about it. And I was like, well, sir, what's your name? And then he just was like, he said, shut up, tell a different joke. And I kind of froze. And I'm like, this is weird that somebody would think this is actually this is how people are. Just interrupt people. That's cool. But then he flipped me off, and as I'm still just kind of finishing up my set, he left. But I was kind of bummed that happened. But then at the same time, I was like, hey, first Heckler, and I lived. I didn't die. I've bombed. I've died on stage before, but I didn't physically die, and it was a good experience to have that. But now I got to think of ways to handle hecklers if that ever happens again. Because I just, like I said, I'm probably the least offensive buddy. Hey, what's up, Nick? I was talking about you. I'm the least offensive comedian I know. And so I didn't really think that I would need to have a way to handle hecklers. But here we are. And so, I'm taking advice. I don't want to make fun of the way people look or smell or sound. I just really need a way to shut down hecklers, I guess. Now that's my new era, is crowd comedy, crowd work, and handling hecklers. I'm in that era. But yeah, I really have no point to this story other than just say it happened and I wanted to document it. And so here we are, and I'm gonna stop now. If I can figure out how to do this. I'm walking my dog. So, there she is right there. Maggie. Hi. Isn't she the best? Anyway, I'm gonna go.